Hi, I'm Fred. This is Wood Tools Workshop. Have you ever had to cut a really short piece of dowel? I mean like half an inch or an inch long? I recently made several heart-shaped boxes that used a dowel for the hinge. And so I found myself in a position of cutting several very short pieces of dowel, and I started thinking, if I'm just going to cut more than one or two of these, I should make a jig for it. Something that will prevent tear out around the edge and will keep my fingers away from the blade and will give me an exact 90 degree across the dowel. So I made a jig. That's what this video is about. The jig consists of a base and a carriage. The carriage rides in a T-track perpendicular to the saw blade. The base has a guide that rides in the miter track, and it has a lip that catches on the edge of the table. I drilled 4 holes in the carriage, 1/2 inch, 3/8, 5/16, and 1/4 inch. When you insert the dowel in the hole, it goes all the way through to the other side of the carriage where you stop it with your finger. Depending on what length of dowel you need, you choose one of the slots that have been cut by you, of course. I've gone with 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, and 1.5. Of course, you could do any slot that you wanted to. If I wanted to go back and do a 1/4 inch slot, I would just measure a 1/4 inch from the edge of the carriage, set it up, and run it through one time to make that slot. When you've pushed the jig up and the blade has cut the dowel, then you can push the cut part out with the rest of the dowel, line it up with your finger again, and be ready for the next cut. That's it for this class on jig theory. Let's get to some practical application.